Hey YouTube, this is Slodgeball and this will be my Raw review from like the 20th of June 2011, and it was Power to the People. So another 3-hour show. This one was much better than the other one that they had, the All Stars night. You got to pick the stipulations of pretty much every match. Yeah, you got the choice of like picking like which superstars versing one, what the stipulation is, and yeah, so forth. Anyway, but you start off with CM Punk. He talks about his win at Capital Punishment, and he says that he should be #1 contender, and general manager says you get out, and CM Punk stays in, and then he eventually announces a triple threat #1 contenders match: CM Punk versus Alberto Del Rio versus Rey Mysterio, and the winner of that match would be the #1 contender for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank. Next thing, they had a Power to the People Divas Championship match: Brie Bella versus one of Eve Torres, Kelly Kelly, and Beth Phoenix. Kelly Kelly gets picked, and the match ends. Kelly Kelly wins the match, so she becomes new Divas champion. It's her first championship, I think. Yeah. Hopefully Beth Phoenix or Natalia get the title. I don't know what they're trying to do, but the Divas division looks too even, in my opinion. There's not one dominant person, like they're not showing any dominance in one person. Anyway, the next match was Evan Bourne versus one of Jack Swagger, Mason Ryan, or Sin Cara. And the pick was Mason Ryan, and Mason Ryan ends up winning the match. Not much to say from that match. It was a typical like Evan Bourne match, but apparently they were saying, oh no, but we got it wrong. It was actually meant to be Sin Cara. So next week on Raw Roulette, on Raw, it's gonna be Evan Bourne versus Sin Cara. Can't wait. Hopefully that'll be a terrific match. Anyway, next you had Mark Henry and Kane in the ring. You had a choice of an arm wrestling match, strongest slam match, or a can't remember the third one. But it ended up being an arm wrestling match, and Mark Henry, he just attacks Kane anyway, and then puts Kane through the announcer's table with the word strongest slam, and then he says, "If you mess with me, as my music says, somebody's gonna get their ass kicked." So whatever. Next, you had R-Truth, Christian, and The Miz in the ring together. They were all talking like R-Truth talking how it's a conspiracy that little Jimmy attacked him. Christian was saying how it was there was too much controversy. His bottom foot was under the rope. The Miz just told him to stop whining, and then he started complaining. Then Teddy Long comes out and announces the main event. It's a 6-man tag team match: R-Truth, Christian, and The Miz versus Alex Riley, John Cena, and Randy Orton. Whoop-de-doo. US Championship match: Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler. Kofi Kingston lost the Capital Punishment, so this was pretty much his rematch clause. This was another Power to the People match. You got to pick the stipulation. It was one of no disqualification, 2 out of 3 falls, and another one which I can't remember, but it ended up being 2 out of 3 falls. Dolph Ziggler got the first fall with the zigzag. Kofi Kingston got the next one with the Trouble in Paradise, I think, or the SOS, one of those. And then third fall was stretched out multiple times, but Dolph Ziggler ends up getting himself disqualified, and therefore retains the championship. Moving on, the triple threat match: Alberto Del Rio versus CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio. This was another pick the stipulation match. You got a choice of falls count anywhere, falls count anywhere. Yeah, I can't remember all the stipulations, but it ended up being a falls count anywhere match. Good match, good. Everyone, like, not one was disadvantaged throughout the match. They all got their even offense in, but ending comes where Rey Mysterio does a 619. Del Rio then comes on the top rope and does a splash. 1-2. CM Punk throws Rey Mysterio out into the steel ring post. CM Punk goes for the cover. 1-2-3. CM Punk's the #1 contender. And then he starts talking how at Money in the Bank is in his hometown, Chicago. And he was saying that that's when his contract expires with WWE. So and then he says, I'm gonna leave WWE with the WWE Championship. So see what happens with that. Next one, you had a Cody Rhodes versus Daniel Bryan. This was another Power to the People match. You had a choice of a paper bag match. This was stupid. A no count out match and a collegiate rules match. It ended up being a no count out match. But it didn't matter anyway. Ted DiBiase interfered in the match. Daniel Bryan gets the win, but Cody Rhodes attacks him after the match, delivers an Alabama Slam and the Crossroads. Next, I had a stupid dance match: Vicky Guerrero versus one of the announcers of Booker T, King, and Cole. And I was so dreading it not to be Cole. It ended up being Cole, so Cole wins. Max Striker says it's whoever wins gets like the loudest boos is the winner, and Cole got the loudest boos. That was, I don't know, I think they were stretched for time, so they just randomly made that. Anyway, then finally the main event: R-Truth, Christian, and The Miz versus John Cena, Randy Orton, Alex Riley. This was a Power to the People match. You had a choice of an elimination tag match. Yeah, I don't know the other two, but it ended up being an elimination match. So these were the elimination orders. Alex Riley gets eliminated first. The Miz does the skull crashing finale on him, and then Christian pins him. Next one, The Miz. The Miz gets I think he gets the Attitude Adjustment. Next one, R-Truth. I think R-Truth gets RKO'd by Randy Orton. The next one is when Christian Christian pins Randy Orton. So there we go. And then but he doesn't last long, and then John Cena hits the STF on Christian, and Christian taps out. So John Cena wins the match for his team. He's the only person. And then they end the show with the two Golden Boys standing up on the top rope holding their championships. Okay, so there's my Raw review for the 20th of March. I'm going to start doing my Raw reviews a bit more like this instead of talking more in depth, because before, when I was doing it like that, there were more better things to talk about. Like when you're at WrestleMania, like on the road to WrestleMania, there's always usually 3 topics that they're really high on, and then they just have the matches and everything. But I might start doing Raw reviews and SmackDown reviews in one video, as I feel that SmackDown's a better show. So, and you always do Raw reviews, and I just feel that you need to do a SmackDown review because, you know, it is a better show, and SmackDown is more of the match thing. So anyway, I'm Sludgeball. See ya.